Louisville, we are coming to your beautiful city for Louder Than Life. 4 unbelievable nights with 9 Inch Nails, Kiss, Slipknot, and Red Hot Chili Peppers. Support Rockfeed and get your tickets at the link in the description, and we will see you at Louder Than Life. Well, this is very interesting. There is some legitimate movement in the direction of an all-star Van Halen tribute tour. In the past, there have been rumors about a big tribute show for Van Halen, but now there are rumblings in multiple directions about a Van Halen tribute tour. It all started when former Metallica bassist Jason Newsted spoke to the Palm Beach Post and said that he spoke to Alex Van Halen about playing bass on the tour. He said he was asked to go to California to jam with Alex and Joe Satriani to see if it worked out, and he realized that it would be impossible to do justice to the band's legacy. He said, quote, "How could you? There's nobody that can top it. So how do you do it honor? I didn't want to be viewed as a money grab, and then it kind of just all fizzled." So then guitarist Joe Satriani, speaking about his new solo album, The Elephants of Mars, talked to Rock of Nations with Dave Kinchin, and he said the following: "I've been talking with Alex and Dave for about a year about doing something, a tour, something like that was going to be a true tribute to Eddie and the Van Halen legacy. For me, it was a terrifying prospect of doing something like that, but I realized it was something that would be a real labor of love for me. I was just so honored to take on the challenge. It's very complicated, and all I can really say about it is that if it does happen, I know we'll make it the greatest thing ever for the fans, and we'll all celebrate together not only with the great Eddie Van Halen, but the legacy that the band created, the amazing amount of music and the goodwill and good vibes they created as a band." He said that he was even surprised that Jason Newsted announced the project before an official announcement was made, which very much makes it sound imminent. Again, if this does happen, this will without a doubt be one of the biggest tours of the year, assuming it happens next year, maybe late this year. It seems a little bit too soon for that, though. He wrote, quote, "These things are always happening in the music industry, and you're supposed to keep very quiet about it because sometimes they don't work out. There's usually about 10 crazy ideas that float around, and musicians are always like, okay, I won't say anything about it because it may not work out. I don't want to hurt the person's feelings or disrupt any other business plans. So yeah, we were all pretty shocked that Jason wanted to go public with it because we were all sworn to silence." He said that he's been in regular contact with Alex Van Halen about the possible tour. He said, quote, "I have to say that just getting to know Alex has been really wonderful. He's a great human being, and obviously I can't imagine losing a brother that way so soon. And they were really close. The relationship was quite really unique. And I don't know Dave that well. I think I've only met him once, when Steve Vai invited us to see David Lee Roth on tour. I was in Australia with Mick Jagger at the time, so we all went. It was quite an experience, but yeah, I've only spoke to Dave on the phone a number of times over the last, 25 years or so, but he's David Lee Roth. They're Van Halen. It's a big deal. Like I said before, if it ever does happen, it would be a great honor and a terrifying challenge. Eddie, you can't replace what he did. You can't. You can learn the notes and you can be taught all the fingerings and get the gear and everything, but there was only one Eddie, and he was the epitome of an original genius. But if it does happen, I know that Alex will make sure that it's the right way to do it. Now, we've heard from multiple well-respected and credible musicians about the possibility of this tour. To lend even further credence to that, you now have none other than David Lee Roth himself addressing rumors, if you even want to call them that at this point, about this tour. He provided a statement to Van Halen News Desk in which he said the following, quote, "In my mind, the age of COVID is going to require 2 of us for every position. Joe and Steve, Michael Anthony and Jason Newsted, Alex Van Halen, or Tommy Lee." So a short and sweet statement from Diamond Dave himself. And of course, he basically speaks as if it's a foregone conclusion that this tour could be going on. He certainly didn't deny the possibilities. And he released the statement, of course, to the Van Halen News Desk, a very, very good source of information for all things Van Halen. They have been for quite some time. So this looks like it could very well happen. No word yet on when or if an announcement is imminent. Of course, Jason Newsted sounds like he will not be involved. Joe Satriani, of course, sounds like he is in this 100%. And David Lee Roth, of course, Diamond Dave himself, who announced his retirement a few months ago. Apparently that is already off, and it makes perfect sense that he would want to do this Van Halen tribute tour to really honor the career, the life, and legacy of none other than Eddie Van Halen. We'll keep you posted on the news about this tour and let you know any new developments. That's your latest update from Rockfeed. Be sure to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on future stories. Check out the recommended videos on your screen and visit rockfeed.net for more.